Okay friends, so welcome to our channel once again, and in this video we are going to cover average part 1. I already covered HCF and LCM. This one is the chapter 2, which is average. So those who are new on this video, I recommend you to go and see the three parts which I already covered of HCF and LCM. So now let us start. What is average? We know that average is nothing but the sum of observations upon number of observations. Okay. So this is the required formula to find average. We will see through just a simple example. Let us suppose we have five numbers: one, two, three, four, five. What will be the average of this five number? To find average of this five number, use this formula, which is average equals to sum of observations by number of observations. So the average of these five observations will be simply the sum of these five observations upon the total number of observations. So what is the sum of these five observations? We can write this as 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 upon total number of observations is what? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total number of observations are 5. So we will divide by 5. So what will be the sum here? 2 plus 1 3 plus 3 6 plus 4 10 plus 5 15. 15 upon 5, which is 3. So this is how you will calculate average of any observations by using this formula, which is average equals to sum of observations upon number of observations. Now we will see some questions. Okay, now we will see the first question, simple one. Question says 30, 72, 53, 68, x and 87 are the six numbers. The average of the six numbers are 16. This six number, this six numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. What will be the value of x? So, we know to find average, we need to find first the sum of the observations. After finding the sum of the observations, we will divide that sum of the observations by total number of observations. Okay. So according to the question, given question, we already know that the average of six numbers are 16. Okay. So the average is given. Average is 16. So how many number of observations are there? Total six numbers of observations are there. So the number of observations will be six. Okay. And what will be the sum of the all observations? So to find sum of the all observations, we simply add 30, 72, 53, 68, x and 87. Which means we can write 30 plus 72 plus 53 plus 68 plus x plus 87. So what will be the sum? 0, 310 plus x. Okay. Now we simply put, means we know from formula that average is sum of the observations upon number of observations. So we can write that 60 equals to 310 plus x upon 6. average equals to sum of the observations upon number of observations. Now, we can write this as 310 plus x equals to 60 into 6. Okay. So 310 plus x equals to 360. Okay. So x will be 360 minus 310. So x will be 50. So what is the value of x? 50. You can also check after finding the value of x in this type of question whether the value of x is correct or not. Just find the average. By putting this value of x here, just find the average. And when your average match with the given average in the question, then you come to know that the value of x is correct. So here the value of x is 50. So we will see another type of question. Question says find the average of first 10 multiple of 7. So what are the first 10 multiple of 7? We can write the first 10 multiple of 7 are 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, and 70. Okay. These are the first 10 multiple of 7. 7, 1 is 7, 2, 14, 7 multiplied by 3, 21. Similarly, this way. Okay. So we need to find the average of these observations. Okay. So in the same way, since we know from formula that average equals to sum of the given observations upon total number of observations. So sum of the observations will be 7 plus 14 plus 21 plus 28 plus 35 plus 42 plus 49 plus 56 plus 63 plus 70 upon total number of observations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We will divide the sum value by 10. Now, we can add this number, but we will try in shortcut way. Can we find common 7 from all the above terms, that is 7, 14, 21 till 70? Can we find 7? So when we find 7 common, can we now this term can be written as 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 upon 10. Okay, see 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, similarly 17s are 70. So now this entire term, that is 1 plus 2 plus dot 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 10 plus 10. Can we say that this is nothing but the sum of natural number? Okay. So before solving from here, I would like to discuss one concept, that is to find sum of n natural number. We have one formula, that is n into n plus 1 upon 2. So we will use this formula to solve this question. Okay. So this is nothing but the sum of first 10 natural number. Okay. So can we write this as 10 into n plus 1 by 2 whole upon 10. See, since we know from here that sum of n natural number is n into n plus 1 by 2. So what will be the sum of 10 natural number? 10 into 10 plus 1 upon 2. So the value will be 7 into 10 into 11 upon 2 upon 10. Okay. From here we will get 7 into 110 upon 2 upon 10. Now, can we write this as 7 into 110 upon 2 into 1 upon 10? Okay, 0, 0, 1. So 77 by 2, 6, 60. So the required answer is 38.5. See, by using this formula, we have written this entire thing as in this way. Okay. After from here, we can know we know that the denominator part means, see, this is the numerator, entire numerator part. Okay, so we know that whenever the fraction is in this form, a upon b upon c upon d, we can write as a upon b into b upon c. So from here, this concept has been used. So your answer is 38.5. Okay, now we will see another question. The question says 13 chairs and 5 tables were brought for rupees 8,280 with the average cost of a table being rupees 1,227. What is the average cost of a chair? See, uh, according to the given question, we can say that 13 chairs and 5 tables cost is 8,280. Okay. Now the average cost of a table is single. One table average cost is given. Okay. Average cost of one table is rupees 1,227. So from this statement, can we say that total cost of 5 tables will be nothing but 5 multiplied by 1227. So what will be the answer? 35, 30, 11, 6135 rupees. Okay. Now the question says the 13 chair and 5 tables were brought for rupees 8,280. So we know that the total cost of 5 tables is nothing but 6135. Means in this statement 13C plus 5T equals to 8,280. We know the value of 5T, which is 6135. What will be the value of 13C from here? 13C will be 8,280 minus 6135. 5, 4, 1, 2. So this is nothing but the total cost of 13 chair. But in question, we need to find the average cost of a chair. So from here we can say that if the 13 chair cost is rupees 2.45, so what will be the cost of one chair? It's nothing but 2145 upon 13. Simply by dividing by 13, or we can say that by using unitary method. If 13 chair cost is 2145, then 1 chair cost will be 2145 upon 13. So what will be the answer? It's 2145 upon 13. What will be the answer? 13 ones are 65. So this is your answer. Means the average cost of a chair is nothing but rupees 165. Okay, we will see another question. Before solving this question, I'm going to discuss one concept. See, whenever, suppose this is nothing but a man or woman, so let us assume this is one person. Okay, this point is A, this point is B. Suppose this person travels from A to B at x kilometer per hour. Okay. Means after traveling x kilometer per hour, this person now will be at point B. Okay. Now again, the same person returns back to point A at suppose y kilometer per hour. Means after traveling y kilometer per hour from point B, this person will be again at point A. Okay. So what will be the average speed of this person in his entire journey? So simple formula, which is average, to find average speed, the formula is 2 into x into y upon x plus y. So we will use this concept in this question because this is similar, this question is similar to this concept. See, the question says distance between two stations A and B is 778 kilometer. So let us suppose this is station A, this is station B. The distance between these two stations is 778 kilometer. A train covers the journey from A to B at 84 km per hour. Means a train starts from this point A. Okay. Now this train will move towards B at a speed of nothing but 84 km per hour and returns back to A at 56 km per hour. Means after reaching B, the same train will return back to A at what speed? 56 kilometer per hour. So the question asks nothing but to find the average speed of the train during the whole journey. Same concept. Okay. So average speed of the train during the whole journey will be 2 into x. Let us suppose this speed be x. Let us denote this speed by x and this speed by y. Okay. So we know from formula that 2xy upon x plus y. So just by substituting the value of x and y, which is 2 into the value of x is 84 into y 56 upon 84 plus 56. This is nothing but 2 into 84 into 56 upon 140. Okay. Now 2 sevens are 14, 0. 2 fours are 8, 2 twos are 4, 2 35s are 17. 7 6 are 42, 7 5s are 39. Okay. So the required number will be 6 into 56 upon 5, which is nothing but 326 upon 5. So what will be the answer? 30, 35. So 67.2 kilometer per hour. So this is your required average speed of the train during its whole journey. So this type of question, apply this concept and you can easily get the answer. So in part one, we have seen the basics under average. Now I'm going to make another part of average, that is part two, in which we will see some questions which generally asked in campus placement. So please like our channel, comment, and for any queries, please comment, please subscribe our channel.